And just to give you an example of, I mentioned earlier that we have viscerally impressive examples today of computers doing things that used to be associated only with human intelligence. How many people here are familiar with the American TV game Jeopardy? Well, a few of you. So this is a natural language game. There are questions, there are actually answers in search of a question, but it's very much like question answering. And the Jeopardy queries are actually very convoluted forms of natural language. So for example, one Jeopardy query, and this is in the rhyme category, was a long, tiresome speech delivered by a frothy pie topping. And the correct answer is, what is a meringue harangue? And Watson, the IBM computer, got that correct. The other two players, the best humans on the planet in playing Jeopardy, didn't. As you can see, Watson, the computer, got a higher score than the best two human players combined. Watson actually got its knowledge by reading Wikipedia. It was not programmed fact by the engineers. It just sat down, figuratively, and read all of Wikipedia and several other encyclopedias, 200 million pages of natural language documents. It actually doesn't read them as well as you or I. You could read one document and say, there's a 56% chance that Barack Obama is president. You could read that document, and if you didn't happen to know that ahead of time, might conclude there's a 98% chance that Barack Obama is president. You did a better job than Watson in reading that page. But Watson makes up for it by reading more pages, a lot more, 200 million pages. And it combined using proper Bayesian reasoning, the 100,000 pages it's read about Barack Obama's presidency, and conclude that overall there's a 99.9% chance that Barack Obama is president. It's been my prediction that by 2029, 16 years from now, computers will read at human levels, and they'll be able to talk at human levels, and they will master language at human levels, and then combine it with what we at Google call Google scale, which is basically the billions of pages on the web and the billions of pages of every book. And that's what I'm trying to build. What I'm charged with doing at Google now is to do kind of what Watson does, although I hope to do it better, of reading not at human levels, but making up for that by reading everything on the web and every book page, and combining all of those inferences using proper reasoning, and basically to base search and question answering not just on keywords, but on actually understanding the semantic content on the web. But these ultimately will go inside our bodies and brains and make us smarter. But again, I think it's an arbitrary distinction whether it happens to be inside or outside